No, expelling the child.
Then you take the law into your hands.
And the school will be relaxed and nothing happens. No, I don't understand it. No, there must
Expulsion
be
is
a
not
price.
enough.
The school
Yes.
must pay a price.
Of course.
So that next time you will be more careful.
And while the investigation goes on, we're going to be on break for 3 days.
You are
So then
going
we'll be out of the
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm a parent myself. I am a mother to two children. The first one is 11 and the second is 8. So far my first is in the secondary school, while the second is still in the primary school. The second one has never really experienced bullying, and the first one did experience bullying in primary school. And as a mom, because I'm talking from a point of a mother first before I'll digress, as a mother, honestly, seeing that video online will break me, because when I realized that my child was being bullied in school, and it wasn't like he was even okay, his was not like physical like this one that the other girl was slapping continuously. No, my son's one was not like that. Now he had this schoolmate, though he joined the school newly then, and then he had this schoolmate that was always throwing his food away. Like when it's time for them to eat their lunch and breakfast, or lunch, this boy comes to throw my son's food on the ground. And I faulted the teacher first. Like, it was serious like that. I was really angry with the teacher. Now when he does that, when this boy does that to my own son, all she does, as she claims, is that she flogs him. Then she helps my son pack the food from the floor, put it back inside his flask, and ask him to eat. And that thing was happening every day. For the love of God, you were flogging this boy, and this boy was still not stopping. Did you think you're flogging? So it was okay for you to just keep flogging this boy, and this boy keeps eating dirty food from the ground. Now guess what? After a while, my son started having serious stomach ache. Now I was so worried. I was now wondering where the food was, where the stomach pain was from. I thought it was water. I changed the water. I now bought the warm medicine. I thought, okay, maybe it was the warm medicine. Like, it was just not ending. And that was when I was like, come, let me speak to my son. What is going on? What have you been eating? Have you been collecting food from people? What is happening? What happened with your food? Do you, as in to a point, I even changed the cutlery. Look, it was that deep. I'm talking from a parent point of view, where your child is being bullied, where your child is the victim of bully. It's not funny. Before gradually, I now got to the root of it, that his schoolmate normally throws his food on the ground, and then his teacher helps him to pack it, and he eats that food. I don't even know which one is worst. Is it the fact that this boy was eating from the ground, or he was even, as in seeing, bullying is in different categories. Now, I have spoken as a point of a parent. Now, let me come back to a point of a teacher, because I'm an educationist myself, even though I'm not practicing. But see, okay, in education, there are different stages to punishment. It gets to a point where you need to call in the parents. But it's so unfortunate that this school, it's a lead British international school in Abuja. It's a very, very expensive. It's a school for the big guys. It's not for the school for the common man. It's a school for these rich people, very, very rich people. And honestly speaking, these children are born with diamond spoon. Not even silver spoon, diamond spoon. And as a teacher in that kind of school, you'll be scared, because this is the child of this so person. This is the child. And working in that kind of school as a teacher is not easy. There will even be connection before you get a job in those kind of schools. And when you get that kind of job, you will not want to lose it. I'm not supporting the teachers. So I'm not saying the teachers looking the other way at bullying is a good thing, because I remember some of these children from that school that this bullying thing happened. They were even speaking to journalists, and they said that is how the teachers look away, that sometimes the students come to pay and everything just goes away. See, this is a normal thing. Even me myself, I was bullied in school, but let me finish with the teachers part. The teachers also need to be punished. Yes, because I understand that their hands are tied, but the fact that they are the adults and they are the teachers, in the absence of the parents or the guardian, the teachers will stand in that place. That is why we have PTA, Parents Teachers Association, is an association where we work together to cater for these children, to cater for the words. Right? Okay. Now coming back to just in me myself, let me have a nostalgic, or let me go back memory lane. I went to school in the north central, actually in Plateau State to be more specific. I was bullied in primary school. Yes, it was that bad to a point that I was even dislocated. Yes, the bully even hit me. It was a physical thing, just like this lead British school where it was physical, the slaps, everything. Now this person even dislocated my hand, and being the fact that my dad was a medical person at that, still is though, but at that time when the thing happened, he was one that helped bandage the hand and reported to the school authority. The child was flogged and all of that. But looking at it, much later, children, the heart is very clean. We later became very good friends. Now, you will be surprised that this lead British school too that is going on. I don't know if I have explained it from the beginning, but from the video I showed you, it's just bullying in the school where the parents are even involved. In fact, even the Minister of Women Affairs was even also involved as well in the whole thing, where the school was even shut down. It's something that is really trending online. I don't want to drop, that's why I just drop only that part. I don't want to drop the violent part, and their children, honestly speaking. And that's the part that is even baffling me. The too much exposure. You could even see these are. I still don't want to just give passes and all of that. Some people were even saying that why is that the victim didn't revenge. This is the kind of instance that we see that there will be a fight that one person will delete. Do you understand? See, the both parties, it's so complicated. And do you know that sometimes that victim will end up becoming a bully themselves? Fortunately for me, I wasn't bullied in secondary school, honestly speaking. Where I schooled was actually a missionary school. It wasn't like there was no bully. There was low-key, but the good thing was that our housemasters really did a good job. Like, they really had their eyes everywhere. And the fact that it was not the school for the bourgeois. You see when the school is not for all those rich people, there is a better control, because your housemaster will flog you and nothing will happen. But you say this one, you can't touch these children, so that is why the control is very loose. These children carry their bad characters, or the ones that they see their parents doing and bring it, because these kids are grown inside so much, will I say, enjoyment. That's why I said at the beginning, diamond spoon. They don't even know the other side of life. They don't even know. They are just too precious, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. No child is not precious, but I'm just trying to exaggerate this precious until they don't even know what the other side of life is. So coming into school, they come in with very poor, honestly, nobody needs to tell me that those kids, there's a problem with their upbringing. Honestly speaking, there's a huge problem with their upbringing, and it's showing in their lives. And most of this, that's why they say charity begins at home. The fact that they give teachers money to shut everything down, that's corruption at that lowest level. There's already huge amounts of corruption. Why? And in the past, I remember, like I said, it wasn't like there wasn't bullying in my own secondary school. But fortunately for me, I wasn't I didn't get bullied. I didn't bully anybody, and neither did I get bullied as well. I just feel like the secondary schools where the ones for the normal average, someone would have stepped in, probably because someone would have stepped in. This is the first time in my life I'm seeing so much slaps in the name of bullying. This is the first time in my life. Honestly, I'm seeing, because in the video there where they were even counting, they're counting almost 20 something. Why would you do that? And the annoying part, there was one boy that was sitting close to them. That boy was just there laughing at. If you go online and the troll of that boy, I just pray though, it's just so unfortunate that these are all small children. These are kids that tomorrow they will look back and laugh. You even be shocked that these two girls will even become friends. And that's why I think the minister was saying that they should not expel, because the school said they've expelled the girl, and the minister was saying no, expulsion is not really the answer. They are just kids. In fact, the story of bullying, I can just go on and on and on and on. It's just childishness. Like it's not that deep, even though it's not that deep. Trust me, because at this age, yes, even though now children of nowadays, they get wiser on time, they are more exposed to social media. Imagine it was them that videoed it and still posted it, and it got viral. It was these children that still you could. In fact, there are different videos of different angles, which is to tell that there are so many phones that were there and they were being videoed. Honestly, I don't know what is wrong with this generation. They are so insensitive, and honestly speaking, I would say it is still a reflection of us, we the parents, because at the end of the day, my people will say lizard does not give birth to snake, neither does snake give birth to rats. Whatever you are, that is what you give birth to, that is what you incorporate into that child. Our kids are a replication of us. Our kids are a reflection of us. They are what we give them. Charity begins at home. Like I remember sending my kids to school. They didn't understand English because in the house we don't speak English. There's English everywhere, so there is no need of saying that we will speak English. So we speak our local dialect at home. So when they go to school, I just tell the teacher, this is this. If the child wants this, if the child, give the next 2 months, the child is already speaking English accurately. Yes, with all the right punctuations and all of that. So how you start them with, that is how it's going to end. So let me end this video. My neighbor just on their generator. This is Nigeria. All right, bye.